Unit 2, Data Entry and Keyboarding Skills. Introduction. The first thing to work on computer is to use the keyboard efficiently. For this, you have to know about keyboarding skills and typing ergonomics. Now with help of various applications, we can learn how to use a keyboard. These applications will help us improve the accuracy and typing speed. In this unit, we will learn about different types of keys available on the keyboard. Next, we will learn about typing ergonomics, how to use of typing software for learning keyboarding skills. Keyboarding skills and keyboard. The ability to enter information into the computer from the keyboard smoothly while typing is known as keyboarding skills. An individual may have the keyboarding skills to make a career in the information technology sector. For this, we have to understand the keyboard first. A keyboard is one of the primary input devices attached to the computer. It helps input text-based information in the computer. It is similar to the keys on the traditional typewriter with some additional keys. Most of the keyboards have more than 100 keys. An individual symbol is assigned to each key on a keyboard. However, some keys have been assigned 2 symbols. The basic use of a keyboard is to enter letters, numbers and symbols into the computer. The process of entering these letters, numbers and symbols into the computer is known as typing. The method of typing using all fingers without seeing the keyboard is called touch typing. This method will increase the accuracy and speed of typing. A person who uses the touch typing method is known as a touch typist. The touch typist places 8 fingers on the middle row, which is also known as the home row. However, the typing speed improves with time while practicing. The typing speed is measured in words per minute, WPM. Types of keys on the keyboard. The use of a keyboard is still the most popular way to enter data into a computer, despite the fact that there are other input devices such as a mouse, touchscreen, character or voice recognition, etc. On a typical keyboard, there are different types of keys which are as follows. Letter keys. There are 26 letter A to Z keys on the keyboard. These keys are used to type letters of English alphabet. These keys are also known as alphabet keys. Number keys. The number keys are used to type numbers from 0 to 9. They are located above the alphabet keys and to the right of the keyboard on a typical keyboard, respectively. Function keys. The function keys are known as special keys. Each of these keys has a different function. There are 12 function keys from F1 to F12. They are present at the top of the keyboard. Punctuation keys. All the keys like comma, period, semicolon, brackets and parenthesis and so on are known as punctuation keys. Mathematical symbols like plus, minus, division and equal are also included in the punctuation keys. Arrow keys. Arrow keys are present on the left bottom side of the numeric keypad. There are 4 arrow keys, up, down, left and right. These keys are used for navigation purposes. The up arrow key moves the cursor 1 line up, the down arrow key moves the cursor 1 line down, the left arrow key moves the character left, and the right arrow key moves the cursor 1 character right. Enter key. The enter key is used to break the line or moves the cursor to the beginning of the next line. It is also known as return key. It also executes commands on the Windows command prompt. There are 2 enter keys on the keyboard. Symbol keys. These are special used to type special characters like @ hash, dollar, percent, exponent, asterisk, ampersand, etc. To type these characters, we have to press the symbol keys in conjunction with the shift key. By default, these keys are used to type numbers. Caps lock key. The caps lock key is a toggle key. It has 2 functions. Note that when the caps lock is on, a small light is shown at the top right corner of the keyboard. In the on mode, we can type in capital letters. However, if we want to type in small letters when the caps lock key is on, then we need to press and hold the shift key and then press the letter that we want to type in small letters. To off the caps lock, press the caps lock key again and vice versa. Shift key. The shift key is special key which is used in conjunction with other keys. It is used to type in capital letters or to type symbols when used in combination with respective keys. There are two shift keys on the keyboard. Alt key. The Alt key is used to change the function of other past keys. It is also known as modifier key. For example, Alt plus F4 key is used to close the opened file or to shut down the computer. Control key. The control key is a special key that is used in conjunction with other keys to produce control character. For example, Ctrl plus C key combination is used to copy something. Spacebar key. This is the largest key on the keyboard that is used to give space between words. Backspace key. The backspace key is used to remove the character just to the left of the cursor. Delete key. The delete key is used to remove the character just to the right of the cursor. On some keyboard it is named as del. This key is present just above the arrow keys. ESC key. The ESC key is used to cancel various actions such as interrupting a process or closing a program. It is located at the top left corner of the keyboard. Tab key. The tab key is used to give more than one spaces in one go. By default, it moves the cursor 1/2 inch. It is also used to switch between different running program windows. Other keys. There are some keys on the keyboard which are as follows. Windows key. It is used to open the Start menu. Home key. It is used to move the cursor in the beginning of a line. End key. It is used to move the cursor at the end of the line. Page up key. It is used to move the cursor one page up. Page down key. It is used to move the cursor one page down. Print screen key. It is used to take a screenshot of the desktop or opened program window. Numeric keypad. The numeric keypad is the name given to the numerical keys located on the right side of the keyboard. This keypad is generally used to enter large numeric data. It contains numbers 0 to 9, mathematical symbols like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division symbols, a decimal point, a numlock and enter key. The numlock key is used to on or off the numeric keypad. Similar to the caps lock key, the numlock key is also a toggle key, and when it is on, a small light is visible just above the numeric keypad. When the numlock key is off, the keys on the numeric keypad performs actions similar to home, end, page up, page down and arrow keys. Home keys. The keys in the home row of the keyboard are known as home keys. They include F, D, S and A on the left of the keyboard, on which the fingers of the left hand are placed, and J, K, L and semicolon on the right of the keyboard, on which the fingers of the right hand are placed. Guide keys. There are mainly two guide keys on the keyboard, one for each hand, which help the touch typist to place the fingers of both hands properly. These keys are F for left hand and J for right hand. Typing and deleting text. We need to type various types of data in a document like letters, small or capital, numbers and symbols. To type text, press the letter keys to type text in a document. Numbers. Press the number keys from the numeric keypad or from the second row of the keyboard. Capital letters. Switch on the caps lock by pressing the caps lock key and then press the desired letters. The letters will type in capital. Symbols. Press and hold the shift key and then press the symbol key that you want to type. Sentences. Press the letters to type words and then press the space bar key to give space between words. Similarly, words are typed to type sentences. To make a new line or paragraph, press the Enter key. You will notice that the cursor is blinking at the beginning of the new line. To delete the text, press the backspace key when the cursor is on the right side of the text to be deleted. On the other hand, press the Delete or Del key when the cursor is on the left side of the text to be deleted. The cursor keys help the touch typist move the cursor in the document. These keys include arrow keys, home, end, page up and page down keys. However, we can also move the cursor using the mouse. Typing ergonomics. The science of typing ergonomics aims to reduce common workplace problems like sprains, stress, and joint damage by establishing the best fit between typists and their jobs. It provides the logistic support for efficient and effective typewriting. They are important to attain and maintain accuracy and speed. There are different factors that affect the typing ergonomics. These include sitting posture, position of hands and monitor placement, placement of keyboard, mouse, chair and table, positioning of fingers on the keyboard, allocation of keys to fingers. Let us discuss these factors in detail. Sitting posture, position of hands and monitor placement. When using a keyboard, proper posture in sitting is vital. Your feet should be flat on the ground or on the footrest. Your shoulders should be relaxed and you should be able to sit up straight when using a keyboard. Your lower back should touch the lower portion of the backrest of the chair. The hands may be resting slightly lower than the forearm on the keyboard. Your elbows can hang freely and your wrists should be straight. Make sure your elbows are far from your body and bent 90 degrees. The wrist can be supported by a wrist pad. When using a monitor, avoid bending your neck and keep the screen's upper border at eye level. Maintain a distance of approximately 60 to 65 cm from the monitor. Placement of keyboard, mouse, chair and table. To ensure easy and seamless keyboard usage, keep the mouse and keyboard close to each other at a distance of around 20 cm. The users can work more easily when the keyboard, mouse and elbows are at the same height. The height of the table should be optimal and have sufficient space for your legs. The chair must be supportive to the lower back of the person. Positioning of fingers on the keyboard. Knowledge of keyboarding techniques is necessary for becoming as a proficient typist. To master typing, one must be aware of the proper placement of their fingers on the keyboard. As you are already aware, the home row of the keyboard is where both hands' 8 fingers are put to operate the keyboard. The fingers are taught to move correctly to other keys, press them and then return to the home row. The spacebar key is pressed with the right hand's thumb. Allocation of keys to fingers. The next step in learning keyboarding skills is to know about the different rows of keys on the keyboard and which finger is allotted to which key. There are mainly 4 rows of keys that are frequently used for typing. The process of typing starts from the home row, followed by the 3rd row, upper row, the 1st row, bottom row, and the 4th row, number row. In each of these rows, particular keys are allotted to the fingers of both hands. As you already learned on the home row, the fingers of both hands are placed. The keys G and H are left on the home row and can be pressed by using the index fingers of the left and right hands respectively. Let us type the following using the keys of the home row without looking at the keyboard. After typing using the home row, the next step is to use the keys of the upper row. To do so, move the little finger of the left hand from the A key to the Q key and move the little finger of the right hand from the semicolon key to the P key. Now, use the ring fingers of your left and right hands to press the W and O keys respectively. Similarly, the middle fingers of both hands are used to press the E and I keys. In the same way, the index fingers of both hands are used to press the R and U keys. In addition, the index fingers are also used to press the T and Y keys. While typing, keep your fingers on the home row. Lift the fingers of the left hand and press the upper row keys one by one and type Q, W, E, R, T. R and T are typed by the same finger. Now again, lift the fingers of your right hand and press upper row keys one after another and type P, O, I, U, Y. U and Y are typed by the same finger. You should ensure that one finger should move at a time while other fingers should remain on the home row. Let us do some more practice on the upper row keys by typing the following. Now practice on home row and upper row simultaneously and type the following. After practicing on the home row and upper row, the next step is to use the keys on the bottom row. While using the bottom row, remember one thing. The little finger of the left hand is not assigned any keys. The right ring, middle and index fingers of the left hand are used to press the Z, X and C keys respectively. The little, ring, middle and index fingers of the right hand are used to press the full stop, comma, M and N keys respectively. The remaining two keys, V and B, are pressed by the index fingers of the left and right hands respectively. Let us do some practice on the bottom row by typing the following. Finally, the last step is to use the number row. In the number row, the keys 1, 2 and 3 are pressed with the help of the little, ring and middle finger of the left hand respectively. In the same way, the keys 0, 9 and 8 are pressed with the little, ring and middle fingers of the right hand respectively. From the remaining 4 keys, 2, 4 and 5 keys are pressed with the help of the index finger of the left hand and the other 2, 6 and 7 keys are pressed with the help of index finger of the right hand. Numbers can also be typed by using the numeric keypad. The numeric keypad plays a vital role while entering numeric data. It has keys that are divided into 4 columns and 5 rows. It also has a home row that includes 4, 5, 6 and plus keys. On these keys of the home row, we place the index, middle, ring and little fingers of the right hand respectively. The number 5 key acts as a guide key that contains a tiny visible mark that helps touch typists position their fingers on other keys.